Hey yogis, it's Mike. I'm here with a before bed sequence today, so a little bit gentler, like about 20 minutes just to move your body. If you want to wind down at the end of your day, let your mind and your body kind of relax a little bit. This is a really nice sequence. Sometimes I know at the end of the day I don't have a full hour. I'm not looking for a power sequence. It's just a gentle movement of my body, kind of letting go of whatever happened that day and preparing myself for sleep. So we will just be on the mat the whole time. Start in a comfortable seated position, okay? So you can just sit up nice and tall, comfortably. Make sure that you've got your sit bones back, tailbone pointing back, so you've got your spine nice and tall. And then from here, we're gonna move through some seated cat-cows. So similar to cat-cows that we do on our hands and knees, maybe you've done those before, you're just gonna find your hands on your knees, so palms down, bring your palms onto the mat. You're not grabbing your knees, it's more like your fingers can even be flexed out. Your palms are grounded. So on the inhale, for the cow pose, you're gonna press your palms down, okay? Draw the shoulders back and look up. Feel like the center of your chest is lifting up to the ceiling. And then on the exhale for cat, press your palms into your legs, yeah? Round your back, chin to your chest. Shoulders roll forward a little bit. So inhale, cow, draw, like your hands aren't moving, you're dragging that energy back as you lift the chest forward, shoulders back. And then cat, press your palms into your knees and round out your back, belly in. Do a couple more like that. Drag the hands back, chest lifts, shoulders integrate, and then chin to your chest, round the back. Press your palms into your legs. Drag back, chest forward, look up. And then press, round, again. One more like that. In, out. Come up to neutral spine. Take your left hand out on the floor beside you. Reach your right arm up and over your head, just like a side body stretch. Keep the right shoulder drawing back, so not rolling your chest towards the floor. Draw the right shoulder back. Lengthen the side of the body. And this left shoulder, don't crunch that up into your ear. Yeah, keep space there. So shoulders both draw onto the back. Breathe in. Gentle twist. A few more here. In. Gaze up towards the right shoulder. Reach. Twist. One more. Up and over. Come back through center. Take your right hand to the floor out beside you for support, and then reach the left arm up and over the head. Left bicep by your ear, and then draw back the left shoulder blade. Draw the right shoulder blade down onto your back. Take about 5 breaths, look up and over, left shoulder. Breathe in. Twist gently. Breathe. Reach the left fingertips. Draw the left and right shoulder blades back. Take one more big lengthening breath. And release, come back to center. So you'll take right leg out, just off from center, like ahead of you is 12 o'clock. This is like 2 o'clock on the clock. Left foot to your inner right thigh. So seated single leg extension. You'll turn and square your chest over your right leg and then fold over your right leg. You can kind of have your hands on the floor. You can grab your ankle. You can grab your foot if that's available, and just let the upper body lengthen here. On the right side, right, you're stretching the upper body. On the left leg here, keep energetically pushing this left knee down. So not with your hand, right, but your muscles are kind of keeping that hip flexor open. Pull your belly muscles in, see if there's any more space to fold deeper. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again. Just each exhale melting you a little bit deeper into that stretch. Still breathing, ujjayi breath. Doesn't have to be fiery, but intentional. Fold a bit deeper. And come up to sit. You'll take a side body stretch on this side now. So you're gonna take your right forearm down to the ground with your palm facing the ceiling. This right elbow is connected to the inner knee, so you can press that, yeah? As you press here, this will help to integrate the right shoulder, and it's also gonna help to twist, so it's a bit of a twist here. Left arm up and over, just like we did a minute ago with the bicep by the ear. Just now with this bottom arm, a bit more leverage, even more twist available, yeah? Press that right knee, that right elbow into each other, and then draw the left shoulder blade back. Long side body, reach the fingers, and twist gently. 5 breaths in and out. Big breathing. Look for your deepest stretch. Couple more. You can close your eyes. Reach. Twist. Gently come back up. Switch your sides. So you'll take the left foot out to like 10 o'clock. Right foot to your inner left thigh, and then fold over the left leg. Again, right leg, right knee actively pressing towards the floor. Keep your left toes up towards the ceiling, your feet active here. Shoulders down your back. Gentle breaths, but intentional, present. Breathe in. Go even deeper into your fold. Inhale. And exhale. One more. And come up to sit. Now take the side body stretch on this side. Left forearm down to the inside of your left knee. Palm facing up. Press that left knee and left tricep into each other, left elbow. And take the right fingertips up and over. Breathe. And stretch. In. And out. Reach and lengthen the right side body. Draw that right shoulder back. Press the left elbow to the left knee. 3 more. In. And out. Reach. Twist. 1 more big breath. And gently come up to sit. We will take a butterfly stretch. So the soles of your feet come together at center. This can be where you start. You can just kind of hold onto your feet here. Actively, again, the knees pressing down to the floor. Get your tailbone out behind you. Again, you don't want that tailbone scooped underneath. It's going to put all kinds of pressure in the low back. So feet together. Really actively press like big toe mound, pinky toe mound, intentional. Feet connected. Knees opening up. This might be enough, right? If you've got more stretch, you can start to kind of pull on the feet and bring your elbows wide, chest towards your feet. Might even just feel nice to let go of the feet and walk the hands out in front of you. Kind of round, tuck the chin to your chest. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lengthen the spine. A few more breaths here. Whatever variation you're in. Lengthen your neck. Tuck your chin. 1 more breath. And come up to sit. Keep your feet where they are in the butterfly stretch. We'll take a twist here. So right fingertips behind you. Take your left hand to your right knee and just gently twist here. I can't get my fingers behind me right here. There we go. Right shoulder back. Just gently guiding yourself into the twist. Keep your core muscles engaged here, right? Belly scoops in to make more space. Breathe in. Twist a little further. Right shoulder back. Belly strong. Come back through center. Go to the other side. Grab your right hand to your left knee, left fingertips on the ground behind you, and then integrate shoulders back as you twist. Keep the feet pressing into each other. Knees still actively opening up. Tall spine. Twist further. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. Twist it out. Come back to center. We will come down onto our backs now into Supta Baddha Konasana. So flat on your back. I didn't mention this at the beginning. I would recommend a block for the last pose, or one of the last poses that we're into a sleeping bear. If you don't have one, you can use a towel or any other prop. You can do it with your hands if you need to. Come down now. So I just don't want you to have to get up after. If you need to get a block, maybe grab it now and then come join me. We'll be here for a moment. Soles of the feet together, knees wide. Place your right hand on your belly, your left hand on your heart. Just a really gentle pose, just breathing. Really allowing your body to land on your mat. Feel the connection of your body resting on your mat. Start to feel your breath even more, like the movement of your hands. Air rushing in and out of your nostrils. Longer breaths. Really intentional breathing. Using your breath as a way to ground you, just land you, starting to slow down even more. The biggest breaths you can find. Five more. Let your body be at ease. Let your mind be at ease. Restorative pose is great, and if your mind is somewhere else, you're not actually benefiting from the restoration, right? If you're lying here in Supta Baddha Konasana stressing about what's for dinner or what you have to do tomorrow, you kind of lose the yoga, you lose the mental practice. And if you've lost it, just bring it back, right? That's really the work of getting ready to sleep, is letting your mind start to slow down. It's really the work of a yoga practice, is letting your mind start to slow down, right? Whenever time of day you're practicing, just being present, being intentional with your body, with your breath, with your focus. The focus right here is just rest and release. Focus on cultivating ease in your body, in your experience. Take a big breath in, a big breath out. Bring your knees together, touching at center, and then you'll take your feet as wide as your mat, even a little wider, like let your edges of your feet graze the floor. Just a counter pose for the Supta Baddha Konasana, closing the hips. Gently press the feet into the floor, gently press the knees into each other at center. Breathe in, breathe out. A few more breaths here. Letting the knees rest on each other. Eyes can be closed, but Your focus is here and now. Breathe in. Let that breath go. Hug your knees into your chest. Nice squeeze. Make some little circles with your knees clockwise. Just trace circles on the ceiling here. Go the other direction. Knees counterclockwise. Then extend your right leg nice and long. Extend your left leg. Pull your right knee into your chest. So moving into a supine twist here. Right knee, draw it in first. Start by that. Right knee, draw it towards your right armpit. Feel that stretch. And then grab the right knee with your left hand. You'll draw it across your body for a supine twist. Keep both shoulders down, yeah? So your knee might be way up in the air like this. That's fine. You don't have to get all the way to the floor. Like if I go all the way over, I feel my shoulder blade lifts up, right? I want the shoulder down and just feeling the stretch here through the side body and the low back. You can kind of use your left hand to guide that twist a little bit. Not forcing anything. Your gaze can be over your right shoulder. Breathe and twist. In and out. Find space in your body. Use your breath. In and out. Wherever there's tightness, let your breath help to open that up. One more. Come back to center. Square your hips. They might have shifted over to the right a little bit. Bring them back to center. Draw the left knee into your chest. Draw the left knee down towards your left armpit. Just pull down for a moment. Just kind of wiggle the toes if it feels nice. The ankle. And then grab your left knee with your right hand. Draw it across the body. Supine twist. Your left shoulder stays grounded. You can gaze to the left. Really helping to guide yourself into as much of a stretch as you need. Breathe. Lengthen. Go deeper in the twist. A few more. Big breaths. In, out, and come back to center. Give yourself another squeeze. Grab the outsides of your feet. Take a quick happy baby here, dead bug. Soles of the feet face the ceiling. Dead bug, you're just here. Pulling the outer edges of the feet down, ground your tailbone, ground your low back into the floor. Dead bug. Happy baby is the same pose. You just kind of rock from side to side, a little bit more of a massaging release in the low back. Keep the feet flexed, soles face up. Okay, so the last pose, I'm gonna set up for sleeping bear, okay? So this is where you'll use the block. If you want just waterfall, you can do that. If you wanna put your legs up a wall, that's also a lovely option. So what I'm about to do, you could do that against a wall with your legs literally resting onto the wall, so you don't have to hold them up at all. I don't have, this is a window behind me, so I cannot put my legs up this wall behind me. I like it with a block. So sleeping bear and waterfall are also almost the same pose. Sleeping bear just brings your arms into it. Whatever feels good, yeah. And I'm gonna stay here to the end of the class. If you get partway through and you just wanna move into a shavasana, right, you can just lie onto your back and take rest from there. Maybe with a blanket, you can cover your eyes with a towel if you want to keep the light out, and just really This is the last posture we're gonna do, so if you are actually ready for bed soon, just let yourself land in whatever it is that you need that's gonna keep you winding down and just getting as present as you can to your breath and your physical body. Okay, so sleeping bear looks like resting the low back on a block. So you want this not too high up, right? A really common mistake will be to put it like way up in the middle of the spine, not where you want it. Okay, it's down the top corner of the block, like the corner closer to your shoulders. You want that to be just above the tailbone. Okay, so what this is doing is giving your legs some support. If you don't have a wall, right, this keeps the legs up. If there's no block, what happens is the legs just want to, fall down, right? So there's a lot of muscles involved. The block supports that. This is Viparita Karani, which is waterfall, okay? So you would just lie here, feet up, arms on the ground. And then the difference between this and sleeping bear is you involve the arms. So just again, getting the limbs in the air, it just lets the blood kind of trickle down. When you bring them down, fresh oxygenated blood goes out to your limbs, your digits. So whatever feels nice. In sleeping bear, if the arms are involved, it's not reaching up. There's not a lot of activity like you're reaching and see the shoulder blade lifts off the ground. You want shoulder blade rooted. Really glue your shoulders to the floor. And then hands and feet can just kind of relax. Close your eyes. And come really deeply into the focus of your breath. Intentional, audible breathing. The work in this last few moments of this practice is really to keep your mind grounded in an experience of release and rest. You, as yogi out there on your mat, is totally accountable to where your mind takes you. Just in the simple work of breathing. If your mind takes you somewhere else, you're not a bad yogi. You're not bad if you can't focus for a moment, right? But when you catch it, bring yourself back. It's as simple as the next inhale, the next exhale. Catching your focus. Holding on to it as long as you can, right? If the mind wanders again, don't judge. Don't criticize yourself. It's a waste of energy. Just put the energy on landing back in the next breath. Big breath in. Big breath out. If you're in sleeping bear, let your arms rest on the floor beside you. Just bend your knees. Knees over the hips. Keep your feet dangling for a second. Wiggle the toes and ankles. Bring your feet down to the ground. Remove your block if it's there, yeah. And then you will roll onto your right side. Actually take a full body stretch first. Reach your arms over your head. Point
point your toes. Feel that stretch from fingertips to toes, your whole body long. And then roll into fetal position, curl up. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep your eyes closed. Come up to a seated position. Sitting up tall. Take your hands to the center of your chest. Big breath in. Open your mouth, let it go. Thumbs to the center of your forehead. Together we bow and we say, Namaste. Thank you, yogi. Crawl into bed, let yourself relax, and yeah, just come back to breath and presence anytime you need to. Have an awesome rest of your day, rest of your night. It's Mike. I will see you soon. Please subscribe to the channel, like, comment below if there's anything you want to see me do. I'm happy to accommodate any yogis out there that are looking for something special. So have an awesome night. Take care.